Simon and Gaynor Shaw. We live in Derby in the UK, and we are track leaders for Theology, Worship and Spirituality at King's School of Theology.
Theology, Worship and Spirituality is about encountering God to empower others and equip them to engage with Him in all areas of life.
I think it's for a real variety of people. I think it's for those involved in pastoral ministry, it's for intercessors, it's for prophets, it's for those involved with worship ministries as well, but also just leaders keen to bring good theology and good practice and keen to help other people to connect and to be more aware of their own spirituality and about how that looks within their own church communities.
Well, we believe that theology and worship very much go hand in hand, and so the Theology, Worship and Spirituality track is not a bolt-on to KST, but all the way throughout years 1, 2 and 3, all of our students get a great grounding in theology. And in particular, during years 2 and 3, there are 4 specific weekends where we'll go into more depth into areas around worship and spirituality.
On this track, for a couple of the module weekends, we are going to be taking students to different locations. We really believe that environment and surroundings are conducive to worship, and we're going to be taking the students to both a rural type retreat setting, but also an urban setting too.
We think there's a great need in the world today for people of depth, particularly people with a deep theology who know how to connect that theology with their everyday lives in the different spheres that God has placed them in, whether that's in the home, neighbourhood, work. So our great hope for this course is that people will be equipped to connect what they understand of God with their everyday life.
I really do believe that we need people in the areas of pastoral ministry, worship ministry, prayer, the prophetic, use of spiritual gifts, who are really trained and equipped to function in everyday life, not just in the context of a church community, but 24/7. And I really do think that this track will enable people to join the dots and fill in the gaps in their theology and in their practice in these areas.
In considering whether to do this track, I think it's for anyone. You don't need a guitar to be able to do this course, although guitarists are really welcome too.